Hey everyone, ArdrethShadow here, and welcome back to Doki Sequel Club. So previously, MC and Natsuki got a bit closer together, and then MC started doing some very weird stuff that made me question everything. Like, why did he hit Monika over the head and just slump her over in the office chair for absolutely no reason? Anyway, well, after that, Natsuki concluded that Monika is indeed an idiot and needs to be disposed of. I still can't tell if she's either an idiot or just the most brilliant troll ever. Anyway, I am contemplating in my bedroom. I just woke up and it's already the next morning. Yeah, that's typically how it's supposed to work. Unless it's me, and sometimes it's not so much the next morning, but later on in the day. It's Friday. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna sing that. Finally. Maybe I'll get to spend a weekend with Natsuki for a change. Usually, I'd be alone. Alone again, naturally. I will admit, I kinda like being alone at times. It's actually kinda peaceful. Despite the fact that Natsuki and I had recently gotten along really well and formed a strong bond, peace and quiet would be the most recommended thing to have. Especially when things don't go the way as one would expect. I finished my breakfast and now I am off to school. I look around for anyone willing to walk with me to school. Well, like I said, you only have 4 options in this universe. But there was nobody there. All the students have already left. But I, Shiro, decided to go look around for a bit. Okay, well, whatever you want to do. Odd. I see a bit of ketchup splattered on an upstairs window. Let's hope for our sake that that really is ketchup. There's that dude again. Wait, what's he doing? I see him light a match, and the upstairs bedroom caught fire. Is he insane? Oh, shh. I suddenly realized that Natsuki, the daughter of that crazy dude, was up there before I even woke up. Why was I unable to hear any of that while I was asleep? I don't know. Also, I'm very confused right now, but... Or was that really Yuri trying to open a bottle of ketchup and somehow it slipped? I don't know. I feel like I'm missing part of the story here. Maybe Sayori was having too much fun with the ketchup. Okay, you see, this is what I'm getting at. He's saying maybe Yuri opened a bottle of ketchup. Then he said Sayori. Then the crazy dude, who I'm guessing is Natsuki's dad. Which is it? Where are you? What house are you looking at? I thought that he was looking at Natsuki's house, but then he's suddenly talking about Yuri and then Sayori, and I'm like, where are you? Anything can happen after all. Yes, anything can happen, but I'm just so confused. But what am I to judge? But who am I to judge? Absolutely no one. Time to walk. Okay, well, I guess we're not gonna talk much about that again. That was a weird school day. That was a weird dream. I had to take tests for all subjects. I am seriously exhausted. I look out the window. Geez, nobody cleaned the ketchup off of that window? Okay, the school. Well, you see, that's what I mean. I'm just... Hold on. Let's see. You see... He's talking about school. There's nobody there. All the students have left. And I'm just saying, it would have helped if he said, "Odd, I see a bit of ketchup splattered on an upstairs window at school." Or, "I reach school and that's odd. I see blah 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 blah." And, like, what's this guy's deal, then? And then you see, like, he lights a match and the upstairs bedroom caught fire. Like, you see what I'm getting at? So, he's talking about ketchup on an upstairs window, possibly at school, then talking about a crazy dude lighting up a bedroom like a Christmas tree. And I'm just here like, okay, so where are you? What is going on? Geez, nobody cleaned the ketchup off that window? Well, I decided to nap by the window. But to my surprise... Where'd you come from? Hi, Shiro. Hello. Hello. My name is Stefano. I am an Italian man. No. You sound tired. I took tests on all my subjects. I'm so tired I can't talk. I took tests on all my subjects today. So yes, you could say that I am tired. Sounds like a lot of work. It is. Have you taken any tests today? I've taken tests on all my subjects too. Damn, sounds like I'm not the only one who's tired. I can't take it with these teachers, Shiro. They're evil. One more exam and I'll lose my mind. My mind's already lost. You know, there are days where sometimes I miss my sanity. Is your fuse shorter than mine, Shiro? Yeah. I see. I can't blame you if I know a guy, or... I'm just gonna roll with it. I can't blame you if I know a guy whose fuse is shorter than mine. And I can't blame you if your personality is related to short fuses. Yeah, something about this sentence just does not make sense to me. I think I know what she's getting at, but the way it's worded. True, true. Want to grab something new from the closet? Like what, a soda? Sure. I actually wanted to go get a book from the closet, but I decided to lay back for a bit. Okay, well... I have the energy to go up there now. Okay, now we're going up to the closet. Natsuki and I rise off of the floor. I don't know about this, but I ain't making the same mistake again. You mean with Monika's diary? Might as well take extra caution for this one. Okay, well, I guess I can kind of imagine what he means. What do you mean? Since you are the smallest one here, it's a struggle to reach the top shelf. Oh, we're talking about the original game. Uh-oh, but is Monika's diary still there? Yeah, so? And last year I accidentally looked up your skirt. I sure ain't looking up there again. Well, good thing you reminded me before. Because I'd put on 3 layers of generic boxer shorts under my skirt. Alright then. Okay, I guess she's taking a page from Makoto Misaka. I'll get the office chair. It worked before. Natsuki had fallen off of that chair last year. Yeah, and everybody went tumbling down. And all the books went flying everywhere. I'm very unsure what's going to happen this time. Possibly something similar. Have you seen the office chair? You mean the one that you left Monika on? Right over there. I point to where the office chair would be. But it's not there? Thanks. Okay, well. Alright. That's settled. Let's see if the chair will stay sturdy this time. Do you have the office chair? Right here. All I need to do now is getting something from the top shelf? Yeah. It'll be easier if I can just move this big box to a lower shelf. Makes sense. Little did she know, I actually salvaged a spare Parfait Girls collection from my room. Okay. I never had a chance to open it when I first got it for my 9th birthday. Wow, so you've been holding on to it for this long? Ironic. It's in mint condition, albeit dusty. Wait a minute. So... And if a new one recently came out, then does that mean... I don't know anymore. I'm just confused all around. This box looks familiar. Oh boy! Geez, is this chair still not supporting the weight of humans? Office chairs were never meant to do that, though. They're meant for you to sit and spin around and get dizzy on, not try to reach high places. Although, yeah, don't do either of those things. Can you keep this chair steady? Alright, but I am not looking up that skirt again. Don't worry. As I told you already, I'm wearing 3 layers of boxer shorts over this skirt. Under the skirt. Cool. I grab the chair to keep it steady. I turn my focus on a tree out the window. What's in this box, though? It's a monkey! No. No. I remember this box looking like my old Parfait Girls collection that was donated to charity by the evil Monika. I had a spare collection in my room. Okay, you're just gonna outright tell her. Now you just ruined the surprise! I got it when I was 9. Damn. You had a spare Parfait collection, or you had a spare Parfait Girls collection too? Was that from your closet? Yup. I'm surprised you... Wait! What? Were you planning on giving this to me? Yeah. I can't believe this. You got me the manga that I miss so much. Natsuki's swift movements cause the chair to slowly fall apart. Help! I don't think that your grip is strong enough to keep this chair up any longer. I duck under the chair and attempt to tighten my grip on its neck. I don't know if that's gonna work. Despite my best efforts, the chair falls apart anyway. Man, what kind of cheap chairs are they making these days? Oh no! I back away and open my arms. With arms wide open. Ah! Gotcha! Oh. Oof! Once again, Natsuki's gravity force nails me to the floor. And she smashed my face with an iron. This time, my back felt like I just got crushed by an anvil that weighs a ton. Well, don't tell her that. Next, if you do that, Natsuki's gonna be like, "Are you talking about my weight?" Ouch. Natsuki once again is on top of me. I try to start rolling away, but her arms lock me into place. No, don't try to get off of me right now. But what if someone walks in and... I have no idea what is going on here. I have an idea. Why do you not want me to get off of you? Because she loves you! I get it. I'm a pervert. No, it's not that, I swear. Then, why won't you let me help you off of the floor? The thing is... well... I just can't believe you'd send me the manga that I really love. That I really loved. Although, I get that it was in your room. A little dusty, I might add. Therefore, after this box gets cleaned up, things will be back to normal for me. So long as Monika doesn't donate that to charity, too. You have to keep an eye on her, I swear. You don't know when she's gonna do something stupid. Thank you, Shiro. You're welcome. Natsuki and I were stuck on top of each other for a good few minutes. We shared a good laugh. Oh great. Speak of the devil. Wow. Shiro actually knocked me out with a chair. Yeah, but that was yesterday. Okay, well I guess they didn't see her yesterday. Well, I can't say anything else, but you deserve that. I'm not gonna disagree with her, but I'm just here like, why did he do that in the first place for no reason? Did he just do it because he felt like it? Because he's like, yeah, like, you deserve to... I don't know. Me? Deserve to get a cranial eruption over what I did a while back? Is Shiro on meds, Natsuki? Actually, you're the one on meds, Monika. Really? Who took her off her meds? I'll have you know that Shiro-chan did what I would have done a long time ago. Don't mess with me or my boyfriend. Boyfriend? Shiro confessed his love to me, and I did the same, so we are now a couple. You're kidding. No, I'm Daniel. Nope. We're being very much serious here. What? Natalia? Okay. Well, at least that one doesn't bring back any bad memories for me, but... Are you just going to be giving Natsuki a whole bunch of random nicknames? If you start calling her Natalie, then that's really going to bring back some bad memories for me. Really, Natalia? Who's Natalia? Yeah, I want to know. Stop being stupid. You're such a little maniac. Maniac? She's a maniac, oh no. Yeah, maniac. I prefer the Shiro to spend his eternity with me. I am the Shiro. What about me? I have a famous after-story mod. Yeah, which is my second longest running series. Well, you don't even have a fan base. Wait, well... Okay, I'm not really going to talk about that mod because of reasons, but... Natsuki has like a huge fan base. What are you talking about? And so does Yuri. What fan base? I'm losing my mind. Join the club, we've got jackets. I'd better defuse the situation before Natsuki blows. I got a fan base! She does. Really? Then can you tell me who is in your fan base? Well, I don't know any of them personally, but I know they exist.
Exactly. You don't have a fan base. Admit it. What? There's some people who appreciate me more than you. Well, I got more fans than you. According to
Man, I can't talk in Yuri's voice.
According to the DDLC wiki, I'm the favorite, while you are the runner-up.
Okay, that's contrary to what Shiro was saying, like, however many videos ago, that Natsuki was the favorite.
Runner-up? Are you kidding me?
Yep, so somebody's lying here.
I deserve to be on top. Oh, you want to be on top? I'll show you what it's like to be on top. Chew on this, you bundle of dirt and topsoil.
Oh, shit.
You hit me! Something's wrong if you say that you have a fan base.
Did Monika just slap my girlfriend? Yes, and are you gonna sit there and take it? This is absolutely unacceptable. You're damn right it is.
Back me up, Yuri. I say that Natsuki has no fan base. I agree.
Damn, they're turning against each other here. Well, no, these two are ganging up on Natsuki.
I can list a few things that give you the spotlight. There's just Natsuki, your bully, Summer Hope.
Oh, I actually played that.
There's also Exit Music, which seems to have all sorts of problems with copyright.
Oh my... Well, come on, I mean... Exit Music Redux is coming out. They're fixing it.
So you see, Natsuki, you're not on top because there's hardly any mods centered around you.
Also, I made a mod centered around her, so... There's that, even though technically I've made 2 mods centered around her and another one centered around her. Where did I hear those particular mods from? I don't know. I heard them from the DDLC subreddit, or the modding subreddit. I wonder if the person playing this modification has seen at least one of them. I've played through 2 of those, so yeah. If so, then oof.
So do us a favor, Natsuki.
Don't say it. Okay, well, that's still mean, but not as mean as what I thought she could have said.
Stop pretending you have a boyfriend. And quit being such a little baby.
Okay, seriously, are you gonna jump in here at all, anytime? They're seriously tearing her apart here, and you're just sitting there. Okay, finally he's gonna do something. I reach my boiling point. My face turns red. Monika and Yuri are bullying Natsuki. Understatement of the year, they're tearing her apart. And it's making me angry. I'll never forgive myself if she gets hurt by them. Or anybody else. I proceed to bark like an angry dog. Not what I would have done, but okay, fine. Enough! Monika and Yuri shut their traps at once.
Shiro? I didn't see you there.
Yeah, because you were too busy tearing Natsuki apart. Did you seriously just attack Natsuki? What is wrong with you? Silence! Come on, Natsuki. I'm getting you away from these bakas before they start draining your sanity. Natsuki takes my hand and I escort her out of the room, walking like a soldier on the battlefield.
You think we were too harsh on Natsuki?
No, what gave you that idea? Seriously, I think she is an idiot now. I'm starting to think that maybe Natsuki's right and Monika is an idiot. Like, are you seriously asking her that after everything you just did to her? You made her cry. You hit her. I'm just like, I can't even words right now. That's how upset and confused this makes me.
Honestly, I think she deserves it.
Yuri, you're on track to becoming like Exit Music Yuri on my list.
Yeah, you're right.
Meanwhile, you're kind of on the list of becoming Ice Queen Bitch. Either... Well, depending on how this goes, you're either going to be between 1.0 and 2.0, or you might just be Ice Queen Bitch 0.5. Well, after hearing the term Baka come straight out of Natsuki, I actually called Monika and Yuri Bakas. When something is stuck in your head, you cannot resist to say it as well. Like whenever I end up saying, "Atmosphere!" I guess I caught a bit of sun in my head. And it felt good to become a sun.
Do you think we should kick Natsuki out of the club? No.
Oh great, what are they planning now?
Why not? Shiro will be really furious if he found out that we kicked Natsuki out. I see. You make a good point. But let me tell you, she ain't gonna get away with this. Agreed. I probably think we should apologize. We'll wait until she calms down. And how long will it take for Natsuki to cool down after Shiro found out that we were bullying her?
What do you... He did more than find out. You were doing it right in front of his face. Yeah, I'm terribly sorry, but it just seems like there are some bit of holes in this story. I was told that they were working to fix this, like to fill in any plot holes and whatever, but yeah, well, all I can say is this is one, and then I found quite a few in episode 3, and at least 2 maybe in episode 4.
To be honest, I don't know actually.
Monika and Yuri went apeshit on Natsuki, and now she has burst into very, very intense sobs. Is that how you treat someone who recently got into a state of depression? Nope, absolutely not. See? We're on the same page here. Absolutely not. Alright. This is stupid. No one is going to get away with hurting my girl. Physically and mentally. Monika is such a jerk. Understatement of the year. Well, there's so many understatements in this episode alone. Now I know how much you hate her. Only now you know?
I know. Why can't I go 1 week without someone or something always making me cry? It's so stressful.
Do you want a hug or something?
Very badly.
So she wants a hug very badly. I see. Then give her the hug! So I wrap my arms around her.
This is the worst day of my life.
I've had way worse days, but that's about it. Natsuki stops her agonizing sobs at once.
Yeah. that's about it.
Well, that was sudden. Yeah, she's singing a different tune all of a sudden. I didn't expect Natsuki to instantly be all happy. One minute she was real upset, and then the next, all energetic and smiley. Although we were still at this tight embrace. I think Monika and Yuri should apologize. Well, how convenient. Yuri was saying that the two of them should apologize.
You serious, Yuri? Yeah. Honestly, who would have thought that Natsuki had taken a page out of Sayori and went to a sudden state of depression? I never really programmed her to act like a little baby.
You're still talking down on her!
I specifically programmed her to hate Shiro.
Excuse me?
Huh? You didn't hear that.
I heard everything. Oh, yes, I did. You just got busted. Busted and disgusted, fools.
Busted?
That's right. Busted and disgusted.
Impossible.
Nope. Very possible. You should apologize to Natsuki right this instant. She does not deserve to be thrown around like a sack of potatoes.
But I programmed her to...
Silence! I kill you! If you mess with her, I get messed with too. You mess with her, you mess with me. Despite that you may be right that Natsuki is the runner-up favorite according to the DDLC wiki. Oh, you had to bring that up again. That does not mean you rub it in her face. Do you read? Do we follow?
Damn.
Damn is right. So apologize at once. You heard me. Apologize to the cute grumpy girl.
Go on.
Go on. We don't have all day.
I'm listening.
While we're young.
Sorry for bullying you. Me too. We should not have rubbed your runner-up place in your face. You know what? Thank you for saying so. Never mind, lol.
Oh my... Sequel Club, Monika? Are you by chance an idiot?
Breaking news! Cute girl craves manga for all meals!
What the... What?
Manga is not literature!
La 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 la. Or can I do that in the Monika voice?
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Okay, I can't.
But I'm not cute! And manga is literature! Don't you dare deny it!
Yo, Monika! That's not how you apologize! Yeah, that's called... Yep, sorry, I had to stop myself. Do it right or else I will wag my finger and jump out the window saying I'm out of here.
You're not a hedgehog, though.
How do you know? Okay, fine, well, maybe. So what? Are you gonna apologize properly? Yuri turns away, embarrassed. I'm all ears. And this close for wanting to impeach you, Monika. Or, I'm this close for wanting to impeach you, Monika.
Yeah. Oof. Look. I'm sorry for being an arse to you. I get it. You're the runner-up favorite girl in DDLC as a whole. And Yuri's the fan favorite. I should not have rubbed that in your face. I don't know what to say about that.
As long as she doesn't be like, ah, cross seas, I didn't mean it.
But I do forgive you. I see.
That's all you have to say? Well, today's meeting was garbage. Why do I even bother coming here when something is obviously going to go wrong? Because we have the world's worst club president here. Oh well, nothing I can do about it. Yes, there is! Besides, if you didn't hear that Yuri's the fan favorite girl, then I say this. Okay, fine, I'll take your word for it. Is that link even clickable from this window? Or
is that link even clickable? Is that link even clickable from this window?
I have no idea, I didn't even try it. One, because it's probably gonna, you know, fast forward the story a little, and two, because I don't want to open up any browser windows while I'm recording.
Even if the user is in full screen?
I tell the user, good luck. Like the user will try and go somewhere with that link. It was time to go home. Another weekend is about to begin, and I have no idea how it will be spent. Only time will tell. Maybe I'll order a large pizza from the local pizzeria. My father is a pizza man. Okay, this isn't Hello Yuri. And this time, I'm not going to let Sayori put oil in it. Okay, now he brings that up again, but you see, there's just a lot of these little things where maybe it's just me being kind of nitpicky, but I'm just here like, yeah, what happened to that pizza? And then, yeah, I think some details might need to be kind of explained more, otherwise... Like, what was this thing about the... Oops, I'm going back in time. What was that thing about Natsuki's dad putting fire to a bedroom upstairs? That was never brought up again, and he was just here like, oh, well, I guess I'm just gonna go to school. Gasoline and pizza do not mix, and it may be toxic. I'm damn sure it's toxic. Better get to work then. I guess I better get going. My alarm clock won't stop ringing. I tried to unplug it, but the sound resisted to end. I learned the hard way that my alarm clock is wireless and runs on battery power. I smashed it with a hammer. And then I smashed its face with an iron! I've had that alarm clock for quite a long time since I moved in. I'm giving the alarm clock duties to my iPhone Y. I gathered what remained of the old clock and chucked it into the trash. Garbage day! I guess I better go watch Sayori. But first, I will order a large pizza. I dial the number for the local pizzeria.
Thank you for calling Mama Jane's. How can we help you?
Yes, I would like a large cheese pizza.
Okay, anything else?
That's it.
Your total will be 20 yen. And where are you?
Where I am. Scene BG Residential Day.
Okay, your pizza will be here soon. Bye!
I hang up. Next task. Now that I got to order the pizza, I rush over to where Sayori lives. I knock on her bedroom door. No, oh my... You're seriously gonna do this to me? Well, if you're gonna do this to me, then I'm gonna lower the volume all the way down on this, because... I can only handle that music so many times. I guess there's only one way for me to find out if she's either sleeping or already... Dude, seriously? I gently... No, that's not right. No, if you're gonna scar me for life, that's how you do it. Every time I would open a door in a gentle way, something bad happens. Yeah, and every time I see this word, I think of that one song I used to really like. But if I do the opposite, we're gonna bust the door down. Yeah. Maybe something good will happen. Who knows? I don't know. I prepare my foot. I kick open the door. FBI, open up! Oh my... Okay, I was right to lower the volume. Well, I'm gonna lower it, or I'm gonna raise it back now. What the... Okay, well... I unfortunately can't see that. There is blood coming from Sayori's legs. I am not only shocked, but infuriated. Who did this?
Hey, Shiro. Hey, Shiro. I can't move.
Who did this to you? Who did this so I can beat their face with an iron?
Monika. She broke my legs.
Ice Queen Bitch 1.5. I'm officially calling this Monika Ice Queen Bitch 1.5. So you're slightly worse than Exit Music Monika, and only slightly not as bad as Fallen Angel Monika.
How am I supposed to get food if I can't walk over to get it myself?
Oh, come on! Monika, you done goofed big time. More understatements. Y'all done fucked up, Monika. Now I gotta take Sayori to the hospital. Thanks a lot.
I don't feel so good.
No, don't get dusted on me. Don't you dare get dusted on me, Sayori. Don't worry, I'll save you. I called 911 to send Sayori to be hospitalized for her legs. Goodness, I hope Sayori makes a full recovery. Alright, I forgot that I gotta go get my pizza. Alright, we have that to worry about. It should be here in a few moments. Gotta dash! Gotta go fast! Gotta go fast! Gotta go faster, 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 faster! Just in time! The pizza is here.
Your pizza is here.
Oh, hey, Yuri. What are you doing working at a pizza joint? Gee, thanks. Wait a minute.
What is it?
How come you never told me you work at a pizza place?
Oh, I just started this afternoon, actually. I decided to get a job.
And Mama Jane's is the only one hiring at this time? It sounds a little suspicious.
Yup. Don't you believe it?
I don't believe it. I can't believable.
I gotta get working. I want to become a famous author.
Okay. I pay for my pizza. See you later.
Yeah, I'm getting loads of money tonight.
Okay, well then. My cakes will burn. Well, that was unexpected. Yes, it was. I set down my large pizza on the table. Hopefully it's not poisoned. Good. I got my pizza. Yeah, they could have just put a bunch of rocks in there. Well, I guess if Yuri's actually doing this job for real, then obviously there should be pizza in there, not some kind of stupid prank. Now I just gotta wait for...
Hi, Shiro.
Ah!
Nice pizza you have there. Can I have it?
Oh, hello, Natsuki. This pizza has just arrived.
Smells good. And hopefully not full of oil.
Natsuki lifts the box's lid.
No oil. Perfect.
Perfect.
I'm so happy.
So happy. Want to split? You can have your half, and I can have mine.
Sounds like a good deal to me. I am starving my arse off.
Natsuki and I eat our pizza. She is noticeably eating way faster than me. Sounds like she ain't kidding when she said she is starving her arse off.
I'm all finished with my share. How about you?
You finished it all in like 20 seconds. Just about done. Oh my god.
Cool.
Since you're here, we could catch up on the Parfait Girls on TV. A new episode will be airing in a few moments. Oh boy, a new episode!
A new episode of Parfait Girls? Are you for real right now?
No, I am Daniel.
I am so watching it! Parfait Girls is my favorite show!
Let's get moving then. A new episode of Parfait Girls begins to play. Natsuki is cheering with excitement.
Woo!
Okay. That that kind of hurt my throat a little.
Parfait Girls!
Okay, I'm not doing that again. Yep. This will be a good episode.
I wonder what Minori will do next.
Who knows?
And Alice, too.
Alice Knockery? Okay, no. Wrong Alice. Yep. Annoyingly to Natsuki, something bad happens in this episode. How do you know? How does that happen? I had time to look at the reviews for this episode before she dropped in. I'm just saying, if it's premiering right now... looks like they're killing off Minori. What the hell?! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! God, I sound like Knuckles the Echidna. Well, you did with the last one when I was like all, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I should stop being who I'm not. You should stop being someone you're not. But killing off Minori? Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no! We've been watching this episode for a while. The episode is 3/4 of the way done. I see that Minori is badly hurt by some villain I can't figure out the name of. Curse you, villain of the day!
Minori! What's going on? They better not kill off my favorite character.
You've never watched Attack on Titan, have you? Or Akame ga Kill, have you? Let me guess. Is this your first time?
I'll have a...
Oh my... Well, how do you think I felt with watching Akame ga Kill? And especially Your Lie in April, I cannot watch that show anymore. And I was even thinking, maybe I'll go back and watch the English dub when I'm done, and... Yeah, that was almost 4 years ago, and I still haven't been able to. I'm not strong enough. hope Minori will be okay. After all, Minori may be an interesting character. Alice rushes to check on Minori.
Oh no. Not Minori! Anyone but Minori!
An ambulance rushes to take Minori away. The commercial break comes on. Great, now we're gonna be left in suspense.
I'm scared, Shiro. What if Minori doesn't make it? What shall I do about it?
I have an idea. I just hope Minori is okay. Wait, what's your idea? A few minutes later, we see Minori at the hospital. Alice is by her bedside. It's the death of Optimus Prime all over again. I hear some indistinct chattering.
No! Don't die, Minori! Don't kill Minori off of my favorite show!
Natsuki is very scared. My eyes are fixed on the TV screen as Minori's friends surround her.
Don't do it!
Don't do it. Never do it. No, no, no. Bad.
Don't do it!
The doctor approaches... oh, he's actually gonna do it.
No!
You're seriously gonna make me... Ugh! I was not ready for that. Minori succumbs to her injuries as the life support flatlines. In a matter of seconds, Minori dies.
Minori! No! Why? Why did you kill off Minori, NHK? She was my favorite Parfait Girls character. Now she's gone thanks to you.
Damn you, NHK! I'd like to know who wrote this episode. In the blink of an eye, a familiar name pops up on the screen. What the fuck? Monika is just fucking with Natsuki's life. You're telling me she wrote this? Well, I mean, she is kind of the god of this universe, so I guess she can do almost anything she wants.
Frickin' Monika!
Monika wrote this episode? Monika. You fool! Just great. Monika killed off Minori just to ruin Natsuki's binging on the Parfait Girls series.
I can't believe it. How could Monika do this to me?
I know how. Because she's Ice Queen Bitch 1.5. And she's trying to make your life a living hell.
How could Monika kill off Minori? I hate Monika so badly! Thanks, Monika, for ruining my life! I hope you jump in a fire pit!
Natsuki broke into an intense sob. She rests her head on my shoulder.
Why, Shiro? Why did Monika have to kill off my favorite Parfait Girl?
Because she wants to put a knife in your heart and twist, twist, twist. And since when did Monika get a job as a show writer? You tell me.
I have no idea.
Natsuki's depression is kicking in. What am I supposed to do? Oh, great. Yeah, sure. Monika is going to get it. I can't believe it. Monika actually wrote an episode for Parfait Girls. And in it, Natsuki's favorite girl, Minori, was killed off the show. Killed off in the show. Or Natsuki's favorite girl, Natsuki, was killed off in the show. Natsuki was so devastated by this. I was outraged. Furious. Outraged. Sick with anger. The sooner Monika gets impeached, the sooner I get to have justice served. Guilty or innocent. I'll have to dig my way through Monika's secret stuff in order to figure things out. Only time will tell on that one. It's Monday. Just another manic Monday. You can tell I'm not happy. Today was better. All the teachers took everything easy.
First one here. This must be my lucky day.
What makes you say that?
All that work paid off pretty well.
Soon Natsuki and I arrive at the club room. Oof. Natsuki is still at it with her sobs. But I just want, well, I mean, at this point, I greatly dislike this version of Monika now. So, yeah, I'm curious to see what's gonna happen here. When she waltzes in, she's like, "Oh, hi guys, what's going on?" And Natsuki's gonna be like, "You!"
What's up with Natsuki? Did something happen to her?
A part of her soul got ripped out and crushed. Yeah.
Did you do something?
No! We were watching the new Parfait Girls episode.
And why is Natsuki in tears?
The thing is, they killed Minori off in the show. Monika, she wrote that episode. Ugh. Fricking Monika.
But why would Monika do such a thing?
Well, obviously they can't hear me, but it's like I keep saying. Monika wants to make your life a living hell!
There might be other people who are devastated to see Minori die.
She probably doesn't care about the other people, she just cares about making your life miserable.
I didn't want that to happen!
Up, here she is. Don't you come in here acting all sad and sympathetic.
What's all the ruckus? And why exactly is Natsuki having a mental breakdown?
You damn know why. Oh. You know exactly why, Monika.
I didn't do it!
Really? Yeah, you did. You're the only Monika who goes to this school. And I'm guessing by extension the only Monika in this entire universe. So it has to be you. I heard you wrote that episode of Parfait Girls that aired last night. Minori died.
She was my favorite character! Why did she have to die? I wrote no such thing.
Liar!
Liar yourself!
Liar! You're with him! You brought him here to kill me! You're so done with being president, Monika. Your days are numbered. I'm outraged over all these acts of horrors you've made. And don't forget, Monika broke Sayori's legs. Because of you, Natsuki is depressed. And Sayori is in the hospital. You see? Also, you made Sayori get sent to be hospitalized.
What?
Yeah, I didn't tell you, but right before the pizza came by, apparently she broke Sayori's legs.
Monika, you idiot!
Thank you, she is an idiot.
Sayori was the light bulb to our club.
Yeah, and you got rid of her. And then you broke her legs.
And you just had to trash her, didn't you?
I can't imagine what would happen if Sayori doesn't make it.
Sayori better make a full recovery. Because if not, I'm going to... First of all, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Stop playing dumb!
Second of all, I didn't break into anybody's houses. Third of all, you need to stop being a whiny little baby. I'm not a baby! What about your manga? It's childish. Which is why I donated it to charity.
So that's exactly why Monika donated the old manga to charity. It makes sense. Yep, so... I still think she's kind of an idiot, but I guess she did plan this all along just to kind of really screw with Natsuki. But still, I can't deal with Monika's lies. I'm going to need a lie detector machine or something. Well, good luck getting one.
Childish!
Monika storms off toward the closet. Something worse is about to happen. I gotta do something. Jeez. What are you still doing here, Yuri?
Oh, sorry. I just got distracted by Monika's rambling.
Wait. What's going
on?
I smell gasoline. Oh!
Are you freaking kidding me?
I smell gasoline. But why is it in the closet?
You know why?
I don't know.
Do something!
I see Monika holding a match. This place is gonna get lit up like a Christmas tree. Monika is spilling gasoline all over a stash of books. She's gonna go Fahrenheit 451 on this place.
What the frick? Monika, what the hell are you doing?
You know what she's doing.
Getting rid of everything I find in this closet that babies read. But I am not a baby, you stupid idiot! I don't care. I need to get out. I need to get out of here! Good luck, Shiro.
Okay, well, I guess it's up to me. Natsuki speed runs away from the room. With lots of energy in tow, I prepare to make my next move. Okay. I guess so. Okay, well, I think we all know what the bad option is here, but I have to choose it. Fight the fire. Remember, kids, only you can prevent firefighters. I rush over to where Monika is as she starts burning the books. Hey!
What? I'm busy here.
Why are you burning these books? This isn't Fahrenheit 451.
Because Natsuki is being a baby, and I want to teach her a lesson.
Well, this is a really fucked up lesson, let me say that. You picked the wrong books to burn. I'm going to fight this fire.
Good luck with that.
I rush to the fire. This manga box is so damn hot! The blaze catches up to my shirt. And in a matter of seconds, my entire body is on fire.
Ah!
I scream in agony. In a matter of seconds, I turn into a pile of ashes. I am dead.
So much for trying to protect your girlfriend, Shiro.
Monika throws what is left of me into the garbage.
Monika! Where's Shiro?
Natsuki sees my remains in the garbage.
What the... What is this? What is this? Did you just kill Shiro? I didn't do anything. Then why is he a pile of ashes? He's nothing but dust now, thanks to you. He just wanted to save your manga, that's all. So he died because of his heroism?
Yeah, I guess when you put it that way.
At least Shiro was on my side.
Yeah, all of this is your fault, Monika. Starting all the way back from episode 1, when you donated the manga.
Can you stop being a baby and grow up? No! I swear you'll pay for burning my boyfriend!
Natsuki was traumatized to see what remains of me. What remained of me. I am actually reduced to dust. Gone. Reduced to atoms. My funeral took place a week later. Well, obviously, I'm not going to argue the logistics here, but yeah, it's almost like, how do you know all this, even though you're dead? I've already been charged, so there's no reason for me to be cremated or buried. I'm already in an urn. Natsuki was the loudest during my funeral. And now she can't stop bawling. She broke down upon seeing my urn for the first time. Natsuki cradles my urn as she sobs. Now she keeps my urn in her room. Her dad didn't care. I'm pretty sure he hated the fact that I exist. Or, in this case, that you once existed. Now I gotta spend the rest of eternity stuck in an urn as a pile of ashes in Natsuki's bedroom. All this time, I could have brought justice. Game over, man. You got the brutal ending. Try again. Don't worry, I intend to. Okay. Let's see here. Call the fire department. So yeah, remember kids, only you can prevent firefighters. I run to the nearest telephone. I dial the number for the emergency services. Help! A fire's going on in scene BG Club Day. Monika has started the fire. Come quick! The fire might spread. The closet is completely engulfed in flames. Is Monika that wanting to be with me? Yeah, she's beyond any sort of comprehension now. To try and make her friends depressed? Oh no, that doesn't work. I ain't a big fan of Monika's antics. Neither am I! And most of you guys know how I feel about Monika, so this is double painful for me. I once had to stare at her face for 10 hours straight. There's no way I'm doing that again. Wait, for 10 hours straight? I only did that for possibly 40 minutes, only because I wanted to see if I got everything that she said. Probably more. I don't remember those DDLC videos very well. For a good reason. Finally, the fire department arrives on the scene. Hey Monika, guess what?
Oh, come on! Did you literally just call the emergency services on me?
Yeah. Yep. You are causing a very major fire. That fire is going to spread. A science lab is right next. Oh my. Oh jeez. Yeah, that's definitely not good. The science lab is right next to this room. If the fire spreads there, the whole school will be in flames. I must save everybody. Well, I guess I really did name him. I gave him a good name. He really is a hero of justice. I run out of the club room. Where is that emergency pulley for the fire alarm? There it is! I pull the handle, and the fire alarm starts to go off. All the students quickly emerge from their classes as they make their way outside. It was then that I realized somebody is missing. Natsuki. Oh great. I run around the halls trying to find her. Natsuki! Where are you? Shiro! Over here! We need to get out of here, now! Yeah, carry me! Okay. I'm not sure if I should lift anybody up at all, really. One time I carried somebody around, that person hit their head on a door frame. That was when I was in 4th grade. I proceed with extreme caution as I carry Natsuki out of the school. Mission accomplished. I exit the school. No one was hurt. That everybody got out safely, including Monika. She jumped out the window. Not a very wise choice. Yeah, who do you think you are, Bruce Willis? Or I mean John McClane? The fire department did what they could to douse the flames. I let Natsuki off of me. I put Natsuki down. So this is it, huh? No more school? Is the school actually, like, gone? No one knows for sure yet. Who started that fire anyway? You saw it with your own eyes, Natsuki. It was Monika. I think you obviously know who did it. And I'm not saying because you were standing right next to me. Monika started that fire, didn't she? Yes. What the f... Dagnabbit! Oh, great. Yuri approaches me. She looks mad as hell. I cannot believe that Monika started that fire. I saw her light that match with my own eyes. As a matter of fact, Shiro and I just came towards that same conclusion. Shiro saw it! Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm just like I said, I find little sort of plot holes and errors, and it just sort of... Anyway. So, what now? We're all out safely. I really don't know, Yuri. I don't know. It was then that Natsuki realized that the manga I had given to her was left back in the room. Shit! No! What is it? The manga I was given to from Shiro. I didn't have a chance to take it with me. Monika was actually in the closet when she started the fire. I was unable to get past her and the fire. She spread out. Yeah, spread it out isn't really a word. Even Shiro speaks the truth. Oh. Well... That sucks. If Sayori were here, the fire would not have taken place. Yeah, but obviously, Monika made sure of that. I just realized, does that mean that she burned her diary? Okay, well, at least, well, assuming that it was burned and she doesn't make another one, now she can't ban anyone for reading her diary. But yeah, a little too late now.
I really miss her a lot.
At least Sayori's in the hospital. I heard she'll be making a full recovery. When?
Well, that's good news. I can't wait until Sayori comes back. She'll hopefully put an end to Monika's regime. If I had seen something similar to the portrait of Markov, then this would be the result.
If I would have seen anything done to the portrait of Markov? I heard the portrait of Markov is getting a sequel, and it will be coming out soon.
I am so getting that!
Let's go home. Good idea. And so we all went our own ways towards our homes. Today has been a tragic disaster. And yeah, that's kind of putting it lightly. Oh my god. The school district sent out an important announcement regarding the incident with Monika and the fire. You got that right! Local yandere Monika started a fire that unfortunately burned down the entire school earlier this afternoon. Monika's whereabouts are currently unknown. If you see a tall, red-haired girl with the eye color of Sonic the Hedgehog, it's obviously Monika. All personal items that were in the school at the time were destroyed as well. We will be charging Monika with extreme arson. While we rebuild the school, the year is going to have to shrink a ton. We are expected to reopen by the spring equinox. We hope to see all of you in the next few months. I'm clearly doing a bad imitation of Sean Connery. Or Walter Cronkite, I don't know. Especially Monika, if you're hearing this, you are in big trouble, young lady. Thank you for listening. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Ugh. Monika's in big trouble. Monika's in big trouble. I suspect she made some sort of base in some sort of isolated island. In order to get there, I'd have to run across loops, jump over lava, bounce on springs, swim in the caves, and dash through a city. This is Monika, not Dr. Robotnik. I'm not sure how far it is from here, actually. I'll need a world map. With that aside, all of our stuff we left back in that school is gone. I do not have a bag anymore. At least I still have my wallet. Or do you? All my yen is intact. So's my cards. Okay, well that answers that question. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and stop it there. So, damn, we had quite an eventful episode today. Yeah, so Monika just promoted herself to Ice Queen Bitch 1.5. And she burned down the entire damn school and really made Natsuki's life a living hell. And she sent Sayori to the hospital, which is an absolute sin in my book. So yeah, really. If you hurt Sayori, yeah, you're getting on my bad side. And like I said, it's Monika. You guys know how I feel about Monika, but well, like I said, I usually count like all the Doki girls, like depending on the mod, I count them as different characters, all kind of like offshoots of the original girls. So like Exit Music Yuri is absolutely not related to Blue Skies Yuri or Fallen Angel Yuri. Because, of course, I loved both of those interpretations of Yuri. But I absolutely cannot stand Exit Music Yuri for obvious reasons. And that stands true for Monika as well. There's obviously going to be versions of her that I don't like, but then obviously versions of her that I will like. Alright, well, anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with whatever else I do. Stay golden, and later, folks.